And Victoria, what is the latest this morning on the fire?
Well, it's getting a little bit breezy here in Peachland, but the sun is still shining. It is warming up, and it's shaping up to be a pretty hot day. But keep this in mind if you are heading out anytime soon. Traffic right now is a little bit backed up. A normally 20 to 30-minute car ride from Peachland to Kelowna is estimated right now at about an hour, a little over an hour. So be patient and expect delays when you head out on the road today. Residents continue piling sandbags along properties as the creek threatens to breach its banks once again. And with more rain in the forecast heading into the weekend, locals are on edge. This is what residents are coming home to. Fire retardant splashed across the ground, lawns, the rooftops of homes. A vivid reminder of just how close the flames came to these homes. Serious questions being raised about how a man convicted of assault was released, only to be arrested hours later and charged with second-degree murder of his estranged wife.
But here we are with a young woman brutally murdered in Kelowna. And
that call may be close.
Well, Sophie, over the last few hours, we've seen multiple people in what looks like personal protective equipment actually inside the pen with the ostriches. Now, we can't say for sure what exactly they are doing or if it is the Canadian Food Inspection Agency for sure, but their presence is causing a bit of an uproar among many of the protesters who have been here for much of the day.
No, this is what you signed up for!
Anger reaching a boiling point. 2 ostrich farm owners taken into custody.
They were going out feeding, and they got arrested in the back corner where nobody is.
Karen Esperson, one of the Universal Ostrich Farm owners in Edgewood, was seen being put into a police van. This is Lobo. He's a donkey in Grand Forks who's on his way to making a run in the city's mayoral election.
As a joke, I put it on Facebook. What do you think about Lobo for mayor?
Lobo's official nomination will be submitted by the end of the week by his owner, otherwise known as his campaign manager. It was a regular night for Kelowna couple Dennis and Denise Campbell the evening of August 22nd. They were just finishing up their dinner outside when they saw a storm begin to roll in and decided to go inside. That's when things took a turn.
We were just about to sit down and play a game, and we hear this huge crack.
Shortly after, the couple heard screaming and ran outside to see what happened. That's when their neighbors yelled to them that their home is on fire. The holidays are times to spend with loved ones. But this year, for Ukrainians who fled their war-torn country, the days leading up to Christmas will look and feel very different.
Men that can serve in the army, they're not allowed to leave the country. So there are a lot of single ladies with kids here. Sorry.
After the court appearance, Bailey McCourt's friends, family, and supporters walked around the block, a symbolic gesture representing the cycle they say she went through with the court system.
We walked from the courthouse downtown and back to the courthouse. And
Thursday morning sunrise casting light on a community still shaken by the uncertainty of the night before.
You could lose everything in a matter of minutes.
According to Gagandeep Singh's friends, he got off the bus here. He was then followed by the group of people who began violently assaulting him, which took place over the span of this entire area. Now, while this was happening, he attempted to remain on the phone with his friends, trying to call for help.
What are we hearing from people who are able to return home now?
Well, people are in much better spirits today. The fire seems to have subsided quite a bit, which is really, really good news, as you guys mentioned at the beginning there. But neighbors are saying that they're so relieved, so happy to be returning home after that sudden evacuation on Wednesday. And not only are they happy to return to a fully intact home, they say going back to a community that was saved by the efforts of firefighters is just an incredible feeling. But keep in mind that they are returning home with a bit of uncertainty as evacuation alerts still remain. To get a better idea of what goes into an ice rescue, I'll be going into the water, and the fire department will use various techniques to get me out. After putting on the protective equipment and heading out into the water, the fire department simulated a real-life rescue. According to the Ministry of Transportation, highway contractors will be working around the clock during this storm. However, challenging winter driving conditions are expected to continue even with the ongoing road maintenance. Victoria, Femia, Global News, near Princeton.